everyone, welcome to Pipes, Tobacco, and Whiskey. So today you just got me. Everybody else has got Christmas things going on. So I wanted to take this time to share with you my thoughts on Cornell and Diehl's Christmas time blend that they put out. And this year it was corncob pipe and a button nose. And this is the 2023 version. The last time that they put this out was about 2016. This came out in August of this year, so it's been around for a little bit. It's still available. It's pretty popular. There's a lot of stores that are carrying it right now, so you can probably go online and get this at your favorite online shop. Even a lot of brick and mortars have it as well. Okay, so this is an aromatic. It has Virginias, Burleys. It's ready rubbed, although the original version of this back in 2016 was cube cut. It does have some flavorings. It has some marshmallow and some cocoa flavorings in it. The strength on this is probably moderate. The taste on this is medium. And I'm going to go ahead and start sharing some things about this. If you haven't had a chance, you need to go to smokingpipe.com and click the tab for this corncob pipe under the Cornell and Diehl tin tobaccos, and there's a video there, a link to a YouTube video that Jeremy Reeves put out, and it really describes this blend very well. Has a story behind it, that why Jeremy created this particular blend, and I thought it was really a nice holiday kind of story, so I would suggest that you go check that out. The Virginias in this are 2019 Canadian Brights, 2017 Reds, and some Stove Dominican Cigar Black Cavendish. The Burleys in this are 2014 White Burleys. The moisture level on this is pretty good. It's been sitting in this jar since August that I've got right here, and the moisture is pretty average for Cornell and Diehl blend. Okay, so let's talk about the tin note on this. The tin note is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it literally smells like a cup of hot cocoa with marshmallow. It really has that nice cocoa hit to it, a little bit of marshmallow in the background, maybe a little vanilla, because that's kind of what marshmallow is anyway. And the interesting part about this is the way they've got those toppings in the topping tastes in there, is that they infused vodka and marshmallows and kind of put that vodka into the mix of the tobaccos, let it kind of sit open and flash off, and then left behind that marshmallow flavor. And the cocoa flavors in here, he actually put some chocolate cocktail bitters in the blend to get that cocoa hit. So it's really interesting. Now the taste on this, this is a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde blend. There's times where I really enjoy it, and there's times where I think, man, this is really not getting what the intent of the tobacco was. I've smoked this in meerschaums, I've smoked it in corn cobs, I've smoked it in briars, and it's just really kind of interesting how it changes from pipe to pipe to pipe. I can tell you that, you know, we're getting a lot of the cocoa and marshmallow at the very beginning of this smoke. About a third of the way in, all of that kind of backs off, and you really start tasting some nutty flavors along with some earthy flavors from the Burleys. I think the Burleys really come through. The Reds don't come through as much as the Brights do, and the Virginias get a little bit of a grassiness, a little hay going on in there. And then about 2/3 of the way through the smoke, that aromatic taste kind of comes back in. So it's really interesting. Uh, but mostly what I get at the very beginning of this smoke are the flavors from the toppings. That cocoa flavor, that marshmallow flavor, along with some grassiness and some nuttiness and some earthiness along with that. Um, I'm still not convinced or really sure if I like this blend or not, and if I'd smoke it all the time, simply because I'm just trying to find a pipe that I like smoking it in. And so far, this has been the best combination. I've using just a regular Missouri Meerschaum corncob pipe, and I'm using a filter in it. And instead of using those Medico pipe filters that are made from paper that they use a lot in these pipes, I've taken that out, and I'm using a Savinelli 6 millimeter charcoal filter. I used the balsa one as well. Didn't like it as much. It felt like this charcoal one kind of holds the moisture a little bit better, because this blend does get a little bitey at the end of the smoke. But right up top, like I said, you get the toppings, that cocoa, that marshmallow. There are times when the tobacco flavors dominate over the toppings, and there's times where the topping dominates over the tobacco. All in all, it's kind of a typical um, aromatic that you would expect from Cornell and Diehl. Um, I'm going to put this right in the middle of the road. The good thing about it is that it's not goopy, so it's not a real wet aromatic. It's fairly dry. The room note on this one is just fantastic. You get a lot of the marshmallow comes through, along with a good dose of the chocolate, a little bit of smokiness from the tobaccos. But as far as the room note goes, it's a killer room note. It really is good. I'm going to tell you that I got more nicotine off of this one than I have a lot of aromatics that I've smoked in the past. This one had a good little punch of nicotine. I smoked it this morning going into work. I'm smoking it now. Yesterday I smoked it, and it didn't matter whether I had a full stomach or not. It still felt like it had a pretty good strength of nicotine to it, and that's why I put the taste on this one as medium. Like I said, this has been released in the past. It burns pretty well, although the burn rate on this particular one with the Ready Rubbed is a little faster than the one with the Cube Cut back in 2016. It's pretty much the same blend as it was in 2016. The difference really is the cut of the tobacco. But I also remember, I don't know, I've slept since then. It's been a long time. But to me, the previous version of this had more aromatic flavors to it. This one seems to be a little bit more tobacco driven. It's intended to really give you the flavor of and feeling of a cup of cocoa with marshmallows in it. And I think for that part of it, it really does do that. I told you that they infused this with vodka, with marshmallow flavored vodka, and then allowed that alcohol to kind of evaporate. And then they also added the chocolate bitters to it. So it's really interesting. It's still available. It's got 2 ounces. It's 2-ounce tin, and it's $11.90 per tin. So if you want to change pace for the holidays, this is a nice little change. There's a lot of Christmas blends going out right now. Watch City had their Christmas blend released. I know that Wilkie Tobacco had a Christmas blend release. Sutliff had a couple. As a matter of fact, next week, Tobacco Tasters, we are doing Sutliff's Cringle Flake. So make sure that you get your tin of that so that you can taste that along with us. Nice little smoke. I wouldn't smoke it all the time, and I don't think I'd buy it again. This is going to last me for a long time because I don't smoke aromatics that much. But, it's pretty good. I'd give it a solid 3. All right, guys. Well, that's all I've got for you this week. Hopefully next week I'll have Nathan back. We might even be shooting the episode from the Dearleys, and we're going to do the Cringle Flake, like I said. Really do appreciate everyone. We passed our mark at 4,000 subscribers just in the last couple of weeks. So we're really happy about that, excited about what's going to come. And we got a lot of new episodes ready to go for you guys. So let us know what you want to watch. Let us know what you think so that we can continue to grow and continue to improve. Don't forget, make all your piping moments count. We'll see you next time. Have a great week. Merry Christmas. Bye-bye.